On the morning of December 14th, 2012, Victoria Leigh Soto did what she did every single morning. She grabbed her coffee, headed to Sandy Hook Elementary, and prepared her classroom for a group of first graders. She was 27 years old, an age where most of us are still figuring out who we are. But within hours, Victoria would make a choice that didn't just define her life, it defined the very essence of courage. She wasn't a soldier. She wasn't a first responder. She was a teacher who went to work to teach reading and ended up becoming a human shield. Today, we remember a hero who gave the only thing she had left to give so that her students could have a tomorrow. Victoria Soto loved her job. To her, those 6- and 7-year-olds weren't just names on a roster. They were her kids. In the world of a first grader, the teacher is the center of the universe, the person who fixes scraped knees and helps them sound out difficult words. But that Friday morning, the safety of that universe was shattered. When the sound of gunfire echoed through the hallways of Sandy Hook, Victoria didn't freeze. She didn't run for the exit. In those frantic, terrifying seconds, her only instinct was the survival of the children in her care. Victoria moved with a desperate urgency. She scrambled to hide her students, tucking them into closets and cupboards, whispering for them to stay quiet. She was effectively hiding the future inside the wooden frames of a classroom storage unit. When the gunman finally burst into her room, Victoria Soto was the only thing standing between him and the children. Think about that moment. The sheer, paralyzing fear. Yet, when he demanded to know where the children were, Victoria didn't break. She looked him in the eye and told him a lie that would save lives. She told him the children were in the gym on the other side of the building. She placed herself directly in the path of danger. She became a barrier of flesh and bone, protecting 6-year-olds who were too small to protect themselves. Victoria Leigh Soto was killed that morning. She was 27 years old. Because of her, the children hidden in those cupboards survived. They grew up. They went to middle school, graduated high school, and moved into a world that Victoria would never see. Every birthday those survivors celebrate, every milestone they reach, is a direct gift from a teacher who chose not to save herself. Some choices reveal who a person has always been, long before the moment that demands them. Victoria was a protector long before that day. The tragedy simply showed the world the scale of her heart. Her name deserves to be spoken alongside the most profound acts of courage in American history. We often look for heroes in capes or uniforms, but sometimes they are found in cardigans, holding a storybook, standing in front of a classroom door. Victoria Soto was a shield in a moment no teacher should ever have to face. May we never forget her name, her face, or the children she died to save.